Hello there, my fellow stateless. Rodamon here. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector Homeworld. Episode 42. The Persean Blockade, Part 2. Rename your ship to the John Cena because it's invisible. Fine. Done. Alright, they are just harassing stuff. Where's their fuel? There they are. You're really not going to guard it? Okay. Your loss. Pursue. Second in command, handle it. Boop, 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 boop. Ship recovery. Yeah! Got a Prometheus! I like how they just were like, oh yeah, you know, it's totally cool that this hostile fleet is like running straight at us. And bada bing, bada boom! Blockading forces have been defeated and scattered. Pa pa pa! Without any supplies, they cannot continue their blockade, so they can suck it. Oh, salvage rig! Come on, let me give it. Yes, I have 2 salvage rigs too. Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. Okay, cool. So I got a fuel ship and a salvage ship. I have resolved the colony threat. Yes, and as you can see, there is no natural gain. I'm on good terms with everyone. I don't even know what would happen if I escalated crisis, because there isn't one. I'm about to piss off Tritac, with that said. But yeah, I'm happy with that. All right, let's put these bad boys away. What I want to do right now is work towards Darid becoming a paradise world and get new cap ship. I want another executor because I feel bad losing it. Why not chase for good ships? Because they're returning to Kazaron and they don't have any good ships. I don't want more Pegasus and I don't want more Conquest, so they have nothing I want, so it's just battle for battle's sake. Additionally, I'm not on bad terms with the Persean League. I'm favorable 23 out of 100. So I don't want to continue fighting them because they're now trade partners. The result of that fight was that I now have established accessibility for 10% bonus, meaning I do even more trade now having defeated their blockade, and it doesn't make sense to me to change that at all. So here's what's gonna happen. High Command, we are going to shut it down, and in its place we're going to do light industry. And I'm outsourcing the High Command to Ink. So when Ink grows, it's growing at 9% per month. When Ink grows, the Patrol HQ will become the new High Command, because I don't want to not have a High Command. I just didn't want it at Darid. So Darid's going to get light industry now instead. I'm also going to put away, like, most of my fleet, because I don't need a fleet this big. It's overkill. Overkill's fun and all, don't get me wrong, but I don't trust Operator not to blow himself up. And also a raffle timer for the salvage gantry and the new fuel ship. So Glitch, you're going to get stored because I don't really have need of the old fuel ship. No offense. All right, looking good. So, efficiency overhaul, server equipment is going to be on here. In fact, you know what? Let's just restore it. The restoration of these two ships, because they're like just service ships, is not very expensive. Oh, works for me. And then you probably don't move very fast. 7? Yeah, all right, let's fix that. Bring you up to 9. Cool. Well, we got a Prometheus out of that too. That counts for a lot. And they will passively gain experience over time, allowing us to, you know, further improve them. Ooh, there we go. This monitor ended up with enough points for shields. And you are probably... I'm going to wait. Just checking S-mod status. Yep, wait. Wait. Okay, we're good. So 2 salvage gantries. There is diminishing returns to having 2, but they do work better than just having 1. If you were wondering. So this is a current fleet. It's a little weird, I know. I'm chill with it though. And the plan is to look for an executor that I can pick back up, ideally. Because I rather enjoyed having an executor. Actually, let's not do that. Whatever, I took it. It's fine. Finally a tanker, I know, right? Finally. Oh, and the smuggler mule. Good call. I know, you're just looking out for Krieg there. Okay, sweet. Auto-assign officers. Obviously, we have a lot of officers in weird ships, but, like, whatever. It's fine. So, in incorporating light industry into our colony, that is going to piss off TriTac. TriTac is the new colony crisis, because TriTac does not like when you encroach on their exports. So, soon, we will see the colony crisis climb back up again. But it's going to take a while. And it's going to be long enough that I'll start doing light industry now. And then the other thing I wanted to do in Darad is to set up the Planetary Unification Center. So I'm going to build that too. The Unification Center allows you... Well, you'll see when it's built. But it allows you to, like, make a super planet, for lack of a better term. Alright, bounties. Yes! I don't mind if I do. A chance at 4 different executors? Yes, sir. I might need a little bit more bang for my buck. So I'm gonna, because that's a big fleet, I'm gonna take Vingali and Nabla as well. Okay. Cool. Who's chilling there? I don't know. Not my problem. Dennis, you are now the fuel ship. And the new gantry is the Starbuck. Good name for a space game. No, I don't want to be here. I want to be on the other side. Let's get Corona baked. Where was it going? It probably helps that I know where I'm gating to. Balwam? Gates near Balwam is Zagan. Yeah, gating to Zagan. Man, the bounties that Tritac's putting out are so pathetic. My chance for like a high-tech capital ship for another Astral or Paragon or whatever is like 0. They just don't. Apparently they're so well-controlled, no one ever deserts. Or maybe they're just fully using AI now and there's no deserters in the AI army. I don't know. Alright, so where are you exactly? Oh wow, there's 2 chances too, because there's 2 of these. Although I'm not going to be able to get to the other one at a time. So you are Barren World, binary system. So there's only one binary system, and you are either at you're at Sarkans. For sure. Okay, cool. What do I do with the rest of the story points now? Sit on it. Decide on it later. You know, I'm not entirely certain that the Onslaughts won't just, like, splash themselves against the Pegasus's missiles. I'm, like, low-key worried about that, because, you know, my Onslaughts have been dumb. They kind of... The Onslaught's whole MO is they just, like, blitz through like a bulldozer. But, like, bulldozing your way into a torpedo is stupid. So, I'm gonna have to watch them closely. You know, if they blow up and they have to recover them, big whoop. It's fine. Even if I lose some, I'll just take another bounty to get more. Alright, get the nav. Yo, and Dominator, you're now the Onslaught wing. Because I see what you're doing and it's dumb. Alright, let's take... Oh, crud. Just the Falcon, I guess? Alright, everyone, group here. Dominator's new moron. It's more that if they have burn drives, they're gonna use them. So I don't like blame the Dominator for using burn drives, but like I don't need the Dominator going top speed to the engagement. So I broke off from the main group because I'm hoping to be able to deploy the other Onslaught, if possible, picking up some more command deployment points. Stupid Centurion, so annoying. Alright, how are they? Okay, the Pegasi are coming in on them now. Reverse burn drives is basically maneuver jets. There's already an ability for that. Oh boy. They're all between me. Okay. Full assault. And I might have some friends coming. I don't know. They're all... Okay. Not looking at me. We unfortunately lost this. So, and lost the nav buoy. Okay, never mind. My plans have been dashed. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rock the Executor in the butts now. You can quote me on that. Haha, you mooned me. That was a bad idea. You're mooning me too. Also, equally bad idea. All right, Legion, let's do it. Woohoo! You launched your torpedoes too? Ah, brilliant minds think alike. Bye-bye, Executor. It was nice. Oh God, I gotta get out of here. All right, time for me to dip, hold fire, and just back up. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna bring the mule. No, I shouldn't do that. Get off of me. Yeah, go away. You two, go away. I like how I can just, like, threaten to fire at them by throwing some IR lances their way, and they're just like, alright, back it up, back it up. It's like, how polite are you guys? Alright, well, I don't really need to work on this Executor. The other ships blew it up. So they have 2 left. So let's work on blowing up Small Fry until the other Executors get here. There's one. Perfect. Okay, you might be a little trouble. You work your way back here. You are fine. Yeah. I don't see any issues. Just one monitor in danger, but, like, it's a monitor. If it blows up, it's, like, costs nothing. This Legion might be having problems, but I'm hoping the Onslaught can help. And here we go. I'm gonna go full guns bore so that the Legion stays aloft. And yeah, here we go. Overloaded and nuked to death. Yeah! Bye-bye! Okay, another one down. I have 6 Reaps left. Or 6 times 2. And there's their last Executor. I would say this fight's been fruitful. Alright, you, little man, go there. Once the Onslaught starts engaging the last Executor, I'll, like, commit to launching my Reaps to take it out. Oh, wow! Waste no time, will you? Good lord, did you see? This Onslaught's just like, I hear the plan, let's do it. Are you even gonna need me help? Because, like, he burn drive, like, right... you blew... Oh, he's just overloaded. I thought he had blown up the other... Oh, no, he's blown up, too. Hot damn, dude. Coming in hot. Yeah, yep. Ba-boom. You're basically dead. You are a corpsicle. And you're gone. That is how to... So, what's fun is, like, I'm maybe not the best pilot, but what I can do is see what the other pilots are doing and coordinate in such a way that, like, the enemies are just doomed. I'm like, oh, okay, I can put my thumb on the scale in this little engagement and, like, completely destroy 4 capital ships. All right, I got, to be fair, I only got 3 of them, and that was just this little Pegasus. Bye bye, donk. All right, yeah, we're done. I don't need to pursue... Actually, you know what? I wouldn't mind. Dominate other Pegasus. Yes. Yes. All right, got myself a new cap. Because I blew up my old one. Both of them. Let's not talk about that. Sarcastic. Increased maintenance down. And Jonah. Structural damage down. Cool. So, Sarcastic's down to 2. And Jonah's clear. Swank. Alright, I want to bring this Executor home so I can outfit it the way I want it. And start using it immediately. So let's go do that. And Darid has 74 days of light industry left. Cool. Who are you? Oh, you're a little remnant. Yeah, Executors and Pegasus, like, very much look the same. I know. Like, yeah. One's high-tech, one's medium-tech, and, like, that's honestly the only discernible difference at a glance. Okay, it's gonna cost me a lot of money, but I'm gonna start 40 at Ink. So we have 2 Star Fortresses. Oh god, ouch. Generally, ship colors refer to whether they're low, high, or medium tech. High techs are like blue-ish, medium is yellowish, and low is red-ish. Sort of. So, like, this is the low-tech color, this is the medium-tech color, this is, like, the high-tech color. They're pseudo-color-coded. High-techs are more like lasers, this is, again, generally speaking. High-techs are more lasers, low-techs are more ballistics, medium-tech is kind of a mix. Again, massive generalization there, but it's largely true. Did the Gate Hauler finish? No, it's not going to finish for a long time. Gate Hauler is still 500 days away out of 700. It ain't quick. Not even a little. All right. Day Sleeper. Store. And Nabla store, and Bengali store, and then the new ship needs a name. It is the... okay, that's going to be confusing. I'll name it the Turtle. It's fine. The Rex Turtle. I'm going to strip it, stick myself in it, and then... hypervelocity drivers. Grav beam. Oh wait, in these slots, no. So large points, we'll just do the high intensity lasers again. And then probably IR Lance. I could do maybe Gravs in here. Why isn't it letting me put the other grav beam in? Because it comes from a different spot. Burst PD, burst PD, burst PD, burst PD, and then dual flak. Missiles. Squall, squall. Okay, and then before I fill everything up, we're gonna want ITU. And then beam optics for now. And then as I as I be able to... oh, you know what? We have so many shared reserves. I take this back. What did I SMod in the last one? So I did the ITU. I forget what I SModded the last time, but I'm going to probably change it. Because I've been using the Executor so much, I have so much XP built up. I don't think I want to SMod Advanced Optics because there's not an SMod bonus. There's an SMod bonus for aux thrusters. I think I did aux thrusters, actually. I did like ITU and aux. The other thing I could do this time around is something like stabilized shields for SMod. I think that's what I'm going to do. Converts 10% of the hard flux damage taken by shields to soft flux. Because I'm very maneuverable already, that might be nicer. Hardened shields also might be nice. I might go with an extra S-mod. We'll see. Although I have a history of blowing these ships up, so I don't know. So we'll S-mod the stabilized shields. And then stick in optics. And something else. Aux thrusters. Wow, that comes out perfect. Weapon groups. Lasers on 1. Squalls on 7. Gravs, or lances on 2. Gravs on 3. Auto. High velocities on 4. Black on 5. And burst PD on 6. Let's run a little sim. Against an onslaught. Hi, buddy. What are you doing? You burn... this isn't even a good simulation. It, like, destroyed itself by burn driving with its shields down right into my high-powered laser. It's like... Good job, pilot. All right, let me try one more simulation with against the Paragon. Might be a rough matchup for this build because of Fortress Shield. Wow, it keeps toggling Fortress on and off and on and off. That is annoying. It's a really good way to negate my high energy focus. Because I can't... Here we go. Yeah, get wrecked, loser! Alright, I think it's a good build. I was able to rip a Paragon, but the freaking Fortress on-off was just like, alright, chill, dude. It's ridiculous. Alright, we are good. Now at this point, what I want to do is work towards the Paradise World, which is more or less like earn oodles of money. So I'm going to do... I wouldn't mind getting another... I have 9 days. I'm not going to make that in time. I wouldn't mind getting additional executors, just in case I have, like, backups. But, there we go. Pharos. So you, Giant Primary Star, Desert World. You are... probably here. Let's get to it. Oh, I'm over crew capacity? I'm stupid. Alright, let me go back home. JK! I drifted so hard, I missed the crafting well. Okay. Insert Tokyo Drift theme. Oh, what am I doing? Abort. Okay, much better. I preemptively jumped to that. How fast do we move? So, okay, I see. We have some 8s in Fleet, Turtle, and Stochastic. Got it. Not a big deal. Is there a pirate bounty? Is there a bounty for the base in here? I don't see a pirate base bounty, so no. There's clearly a pirate base somewhere in this system, I think. But if I ain't being paid to clear it, I don't care. And there might even be a path base here. Galaxy's all sorts of weird right now. Yep, bounty's here. Nice. So, 14th Onslaught, Onslaught, and Legion. Love it. Let's do it. Mine versus yours. Whip it out. Let's measure. I'm sorry. It'll be interesting to see. I mean, I think we're going to smoke them, but it's supposed to be a fair matchup. Although my ships have like S mods and good captains, so it's not a fair matchup at all. Plus, I'm going to tilt the scales in my favor because I just have more deployment points because I grabbed the comms relay. So, sucks to be you guys. It's going to be really nice to not have to like piecemeal out my frickin' lasers anymore, or my missiles anymore. I can just shoot when I want to shoot. Alright, there's okay. What are you really? No. What are you? You're chasing a lasher? False. You tried to chase a lasher and I caught you. And I court-martialed you back to work. You really gotta watch them, you know? Hooligan pilots that we have. And my Legion is doing the same thing. Okay, Legion, Onslaught, get back to frickin' work. I like how they just like straight up left. They're like, yeah, we're good, bye. Alright, this Onslaught is committing. So it gets to die first. I can easily tank the other Onslaught, it's not a big deal. Our Onslaught decided to fill its flux meter by playing bumper boats with the dead Onslaught. Smart, smart. Solid choice. 10-10. I would watch that again. Although, bumper cars did work in that favor, because it knocked this Onslaught off course. And now this Onslaught is having to maneuver, adjust to repoint itself back at me while I'm zapping it in the face. Now, I might need to go rescue our Onslaught, because its flux is high and it's getting surrounded by Falcons and Eagles. I think it should be okay, because I just killed their 14th Onslaught, which is the tough target to beat, given its extra armor. Yeah, we have a bunch of Zap Branigans here. I 100% agree. Our Onslaught, like, wants death by snoo super hard, and it takes everything in my power to keep it from destroying itself. No snoo for you! So we had our Legion go kaputskis. Joker went pop. Because a Dominator probably got behind it. I wasn't really watching, but I'm assuming it was the Dominator that did it. But that Dominator just got popped too. So, revenge has been had. I wouldn't mind picking up some... Oh, no, these are 14th Falcons, never mind. I wouldn't mind more Pirate Falcons. Because they're low deployment point cost, they're pretty fast moving, so they're good reinforcement ships. Oh my god, fly swatting's never been so easy. All of these enemy ships just like sit there, get zapped, can't even deal with the flux I've added, and just immediately die. So the other thing I have to make sure is when I recover ships, not to pick any 14th ships up, because we're not taking 14th ships. They're, against the game's, the series rules. I think I built this, Executor more efficient than my last one. I think I realized I had really good flux management, and I just, like, dumped even more damage into it as a result, because I knew that I could handle high flux. Yeah, the flux maintenance is really good. The thing is, the lasers are really flux efficient. They just don't do burst damage. That's what they lack. But because they're like instantaneous and perfectly accurate and can't be mitigated other than shields, one of the advantages is I can just like, if my flux is high, I can just stop firing and immediately my flux usage goes to 0. And the Executor's fast enough that I can outmaneuver the big things that would do me in. Alright, I don't need to pursue here. Let go. Joker's back, and I'll take their onslaught. Their 3-pointer. Joker fixed up twice. Oh, Joker's clean, and Rex Ashura is close to clean, I think. I wish Turtle got cleaned up. Yeah, Ashura has 2. Nice. So our Legion is now entirely fixed up. Cool. Well, I am going to head back to port here because I am just about out of time, but I don't want to end the stream in the middle of nowhere because it's confusing if I pick it back up. But Darrid is 44 days to light industry, and Ink is like seconds away from Colony 4, allowing us to put high command there. Because as soon as we have light industry, our colony crisis will start climbing back up, as I mentioned. Yeah, having swallows to supplement the fact that beams don't do hard flux for shield pressure also helps a lot. Absolutely. I mean, I think that's the whole design of the of this ship class, because there's not a lot of weapons that can fire from backwards facing missile mounts. These mounts, right? You have like Dragonfire, Squalls, Pylums. There's only a few, you know, and like obviously Reapers, Hammers. That wouldn't make sense in that spot because you would never be able to hit anything on them. So I feel like the limitation of those backwards facing mounts is normally a problem, but for the Executor, it's just great supplementary damage for its lasers. Oh, why did I jump in the worst gravity well? I honestly cannot believe that that Persean League left their like fuel boats just open. That last fight was like a non-fight to be able to cancel out their entire blockade armada because their fuel ships were just like sitting there and didn't even wince when I went up to like smoke them. They were just like, "Oh, I guess we're dead." It's like, yeah, you are. 100% you are. And I think I could have avoided that entirely had I pursued the first time around, because the first attack I put on them was to knock out their fuel ships. So here we go, military base, and then once the military base is done, that will become the high command. so that we can negate a lot of our colony crisis climb. So now Ink is size 4, whoops, and Darrett is size 6. Darrett still has a little bit of time left in order to build the light industry. But yeah, I mean, we're really moving along. Now, if you're wondering, it is possible to have another station, but I would need an administrator. I really can only administrate 2 colonies at once. I don't want the penalties to administrate a third. And I would need to find an administrator in like a derelict ship or something via the rules, because I don't hire them directly. So if we do end up wanting another orbital hab, I'm gonna need to go derelict hunting just for captains and admins. But there's a reason to do that. I'm at 8 of 10 captains, so I could have more, or officers, I should say. So I could potentially benefit from more officers. I just haven't, you know, been doing those derelict missions because we've had more pressing things like the Grand Armada blocking our entire fleet. But before I end this stream, there was one last thing I wanted to do, which was to use some of the experience I just got just now in improving these ships. So I'm gonna SMod an ITU. Actually, maybe not. I'm gonna SMod the Ox thrusters because there's a bonus, and then maybe recovery shuttles because there's a bonus for SModding. Because I can't really think of anything else I want in the Legion for SMod. But the ITU is more points. Yeah, I'll do the ITU just because it's more points. Oh, it's moot. I can't even afford it. Okay. Well, it's getting close to its final form. Apogee, what about you? I'll SMod the high sensors and the ITU. But I can also do server equipment and then, like, magazines. So, this Apogee has a long way to go. Harbinger. Hey, there we go. I'm going to choose... Really? That's what you want to put in there? Let's put a phase anchor in it instead. Reduces the phase activation cost to 0. But it does double the phase rate. I don't know. I don't use a lot of phase ships. That can be good, but it might be... What about adaptive? Maybe I'll do... You know, for such a small ship, I don't think it really matters. It's not like a ziggurat or anything. So, let's just SMod what it wants. I'll put the injector in there. So the injector, the SMod has been built in, doesn't cost anything. And then autofit again, and it puts in flux. Cool. Alright. Monitor, do hardened shields. Autofit it again, and it puts in... Keeps the light arrow cannons, puts flux, whatever. I haven't gotten enough... Oh, no, that's not true. I got enough passive experience on the Prometheus to put the fuel tanks in. So, let's do efficiency. These big ships really benefit from efficiency because they're really inefficient ships, so the efficiency overhaul is kind of nice to have. Gantry, we'll do efficiency overhaul and server equipment, both built in, and then berthing and sensors was the other thing. So, I'll just auto-fit. It's faster. So both survey gantries are now the same. Cool. Nice. So I spent a bunch of experience. We have a fleet that still needs demod removal and XP for SMod ads, but this is where I'm going to leave off for the stream. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector Homeworld, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhodamont.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhodamont.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow stateless.